Please welcome Glide. Presenting will be Jonathan Karras and Adam Corbel. And remember, they haven't had a whole lot of time to present, so good luck to them. I'm sure they'll do great.
Hi, my name is Jonathan Karras. I'm originally from the United States, but 10 years ago I moved to Jerusalem, Israel. A problem that I felt very dear to my heart was a communication problem with family and friends, people that I loved. Not only was this a problem for me, but it was also a problem for my co-founders, Ari Roisman and Adam Corbel. Now, we looked into a number of different platforms that currently exist. For example, text, which is very convenient, but not really personal. And also video, like video chat, which is engaging, but it doesn't really allow for you to do it on the fly. A lot of times it has to be prearranged, and it's hard to synchronize people's schedules. So then we looked into, well, what about video messaging? But there's a problem with video messaging. Most of it is in the form of video attachments. So how do you deal with a video attachment? Well, you're in a messenger, it's primarily text. You select your media, then you create it, you crop it, you compress it, you upload it. You don't really get the wow of the moment. There's no spontaneity. So we wanted to create the Holy Grail, something that had the convenience of text messaging, but the personality of video. And that's what led us to develop Glide. Now, let's just show a demo, okay? Let's switch over. So you see here, we have one of the main screens, and I'm gonna show you how fast this is. I'm on LTE network right here. When I begin broadcasting, about a second later, you can consume my message on the recipient's end. Now, this is in real time. I'm actually broadcasting this. Here, you guys can be out here too. So that means that somebody can watch it while you're still recording it. Now, what happens if you're not available? So that's okay, because all the messages are stored in the cloud. Nothing takes up any room on the device. And if you're available, you watch it in real time. If you're not available, that's fine. You'll watch it later. So now people ask us, what about monetization? Monetization is a hard product for our space. Right now, we are 110% focused on building a consumer product. This is a consumer product that's going to change how people view video chat, change how people view chat in general. And we want to be a free app with all of our features free, and we want to be completely ad-free. So now, we see that there's a lot of benefit to our patent-pending technology that can really change and enrich how other applications interact with their users and allow their users to communicate with each other. Whether it's games, whether it's dating, whether it's enterprise, it's hospitals or first responders, the ability to send a half-duplex asynchronous message instantaneously is powerful. And we think that in the future, we're going to find a very powerful and lucrative enterprise play or third-party play. Now, we're very lucky to be able to have with us two powerhouses. On one end, we've got Philippe Schwartz, who's joined us as executive director. He's the former CEO of Uvu, who brought Uvu to be a profitable company that sits firmly in #3 in video. And then also on the other end, in terms of messaging, Ori Gilliam, who is former CEO of AOL's Instant Messenger. Both of them made their first angel investments in Glide and are confident that given their experiences and the pitfalls and joys and success that they've had with their previous ventures, they will be able to take Glide and make it a household name, along there with Skype, Facebook, WhatsApp, etc. All right, now we have...
Sarah.
What's that?
Sarah Glide.
Oh, so let me tell you a little bit about our first customer support program. Now, this is really exciting. What we've done is we've integrated into our app a customer support that's a live messenger using our GlideBot 3000. So we actually brought our GlideBot 3000 with us from Jerusalem. You want to come out here? Show us a little bit.
Karras, integrated.
So what's nice about our platform is that it allows for one person to be able to both onboard users, to be able to teach users about the nuances of our application, which is really dead simple. You push the button, you talk. We all can figure out how to use it, but it's always nice to have that personal touch. Also to be able to handle troubleshooting and be able to handle customer support. So we see that not only is it helpful in our application, but this will be helpful in many other industries as well. Now we have a very special announcement that we have just launched our public Android beta, which you can download from our website, glide.me. And I look forward to having many of you out in the audience download our Android beta. And also you guys that are watching from your computers at home, and give us feedback and help us make Glide the best communication platform that the world has ever seen.
Remember, they didn't have a lot of time to prepare, so great job, you guys.
Yeah.
Judges, what are your thoughts?
So I'm going to preface this by saying that I'm a huge Glide fan already. In fact, I was gliding backstage right before I came out. Gliding? Let's make that the term. I was gliding backstage before I came out. So I'm a big fan. I'll give you my bug reports later. My real questions actually center around where do you go next with the product, and are you thinking about integrating other forms of communication, be it text or those very innovative stickers?
Well, so we've integrated both text and emoji, which are staples of any communication platform. It is a delicate balance of...
But not obviously enough, because I actually do use it a lot.
Okay. So there's always a balance of becoming a Swiss Army knife and losing focus. Yeah. So as we bring a new paradigm shift in how video is used and perceived by the consumer market, we don't want to water down the core value proposition of the patent pending technology that we've developed.
So this is one-to-one broadcast.
Well, it's even cooler than that. It's either one-to-one or group chats of infinite sizes. Because it's a half duplex asynchronous message, you can have as many people as you want all in the same chat. And so it's kind of like video chat meets TiVo, that everybody can comment and add their videos, and then the videos are either time shifted and then watched sequentially, or if you want to just catch up, you can just go to the oldest message that you haven't yet seen and watch the whole conversation kind of as a movie.
But there's delay built in, so you can't really have a video conversation back and forth.
You could have a conversation just as much as you can with a regular walkie-talkie. It's like if both of us are online at the same time, it's experienced like Nextel's push-to-talk, if you're familiar with that, okay. Or a more modern version such as products like Zello or a Voxer.
Okay.
Do these videos live anywhere independently?
So these videos, one of the features that we're working on right now and will come in on iOS in one of our next updates is the ability to export them, to be able to take them from our special video format and have them in a much more common format which can be consumed anywhere or downloaded to the device's local storage. And I should also mention that all of the videos are stored in the cloud, so nothing takes up any room on the device.
And just on that point, one thing that's amazing is that rather than just exporting individual video messages, you'll be able to export an entire conversation. And it might not be the entire conversation. It could be you want messages 1, 5, 7, and 9. Take that conversation and then export it to your family, and messages 3, 6, and 8, and export that to a different friend. So it's totally customizable, and it really gives you, the ultimate experience in being able to share conversations.
Is the primary innovation here a technical one or a UX one?
It is very much so a technical one. If you measure the initialization time and the latency associated with any other video broadcasting technology, whether it's something like FaceTime or Skype, if you look at the amount of time that it actually takes from the initialization to the consumption, it wavers somewhere around 10 seconds, 15 seconds, sometimes even as bad as 20 seconds. We've been able to take that and bring it to under 1 second.
This is very cool. When I look at a business, I look at it, is this a feature or is it a product? i.e. will people pay for it? Is it a business, i.e. you can make money? Or is it a defensible business, i.e. you can actually make money and other people can't come into the space? So let's say you've created this whole new way of communicating. My concern as an investor would be that Facebook would add in video chat or some other, whatever they want to call it, that would just be, another feature to their app. So how would you defend against that?
Defend against Facebook building the exact same thing?
The same feature, yeah.
So first of all, the technology we built is patent pending. We're first to market, both in a legal sense and in a marketing sense. By the time the technology would be able to be built by a company like Facebook, that is definitely not an expert in the, in the video space, and definitely not in the video chat space. We're going to be, a good few months ahead and really define the market by Glide. As I mentioned, there's a patent pending on the technology. And what's amazing about the technology is that we're simultaneously able to broadcast a live video and archive it to the cloud, all in real time. So we're doing two things at once. We're broadcasting a live video and saving it so that it can be consumed in the most comfortable and convenient way possible. And that's something that nobody's ever done before.
Cool. Any other questions? I guess I want to touch back. Sorry if I didn't get this. I remember the days of Quick, where I think it's still around. Where Quick, you can live broadcast a video, and it's also archived online. How does what you just described differ from that?
So primarily, we're a conversation platform. Quick is a broadcast. It's a broadcast that people subscribe to. This is really about conversation, about private conversations you have with friends and family. So that's fundamentally different.
Right. So I see the use case is different, but it sounded like from a tech perspective, what you were saying is that there was some difference there as far as like what you're able to do as far as the archiving while broadcasting.
Well, I believe that they are using HTTP live streaming, which has about a 12-second latency. So from the time that you begin broadcasting until it's actually consumed, it's actually way too slow to keep up with the attention span of a modern user.
And that's, that's critical for a conversation, because having a good conversation which is dynamic and flows is all about the speed of it. If you have to wait 20 seconds to get a response to the video you sent, 20 seconds earlier, you've lost the conversation. So that's what we're bringing to market.
Great. Well, that's Glide. Thank you guys again.
Thank you.